Well, hello there. It is I, CJ, one half of the Traveling Heartbeats, Bruce Bougie CJ to be exact. No, I'm just playing, y'all. What's going on? Y'all know I be playing. But what's going on? What's going on? It's your man CJ, one half of the Traveling Heartbeats, where we travel and don't sleep. Back with another video. Now, boys and girls, I wanted to have a conversation today. Apparently, there was a fight on our cruise ship.
Sometimes I pick a fight so we can make up. And I know you get the bag with that makeup. You quick to tell them broke girls get their cake up. And now you stunning on them playing in that makeup. Let's make up, make up, make up. Have you in your makeup, makeup, makeup. So that we can make up, make up, make up. Make up, let's make up, make up, make up.
Okay, alright, so let's get to it. There was a rumor. Well, I guess it's not really a rumor. I guess this is fact, according to what you subscribe to and according to what you've seen. Now, me personally, I didn't witness any fights on our cruise. But Dee Dee said in the middle of the night that she heard something. She heard some commotion, and she didn't really think anything of it. But then she thought it might have been a fight. Recently, another content creator in the cruise space said that it was a fight and posted it in their Patreon. Now, here's how I feel about fights on cruise ships. Are fights on cruise ships gonna happen? Absolutely. What I don't like though, and I don't care who gets upset and offended by this, I don't like when there is a fight on a cruise ship and the only thing that's promoted with the fight is that there are a certain type of people or a certain group of people that fight on cruise ships. That's the footage that they want to show. But they don't show other groups of people fighting on cruise ships, which there are plenty of. And I'm going to just come out and say it. You see a bunch of videos of black people fighting on cruise ships, but you don't see a bunch of videos of other types of people fighting on cruise ships. And the one thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to be fake on this channel. And I don't like the narrative that, some black people just can't happen to get it together on these cruise ships. I'm going to tell you something. We've been on 12 cruises. And out of the 12 cruises, that is the first that I've even heard of people even fighting. I didn't even know it was a fight until I saw another content creator bring it up. Here's the deal. Do people fight on cruise ships? Yes. Should they fight on cruise ships? No. Should the penalty be harsh for a fight on a cruise ship? Absolutely. Now, I personally feel that if you get into it on a cruise ship, if you come to physical blows, I feel not only you should be banned from the cruise line, I also feel that you should pay a fine of like $10,000 and maybe you should serve up to 1 year in jail. Because here's the thing. And that may sound harsh, but it should be harsh for a reason. You should be adult enough to be able to hold your liquor. I know a lot of people, they bring paraphernalia onto the cruise ships. I know that. But if you're going to do what you're going to do, you need to be smart enough and be able to control yourself when you partake in the things that you partake in. Nobody else's vacation should be ruined because of some foolishness that you may be going or getting into. You feel me? I don't care if she's sleeping with your dude. I don't care about none of that other stuff. That has nothing to do with my vacation. And if worst come to worst, y'all can handle that at home. But for people to get in fights and a bad reputation to be made about certain people, I'm not feeling that. When all kind of people fight on cruise ships. I've seen footage of all kinds of people from all over the diaspora fight. Not just one particular group. I hate that narrative. And I'm not going to even sit here and try to co-sign some BS like that. Because that is BS at its highest degree. Now again, out of 12 cruises, I've never even heard of, I haven't seen any. I just heard the commotion Dee Dee told me about the commotion that she heard on the cruise ship. And then later on, a content creator said there was a fight on our cruise. Now, I don't know. I mean, I guess he has it on his Patreon. It's there. I'm not calling him a liar because I didn't see it, but I didn't see it, and I wasn't trying to see it. I wasn't even trying to indulge in that nonsense, and that is why I don't even talk about when fights happen on a cruise ship, because is unimportant, but I'm bringing it up today because I don't want people to think that there is just one type of group or there's just one class of people or a certain kind of people that only fight on cruise ships. That's nonsense. That is nonsense. So that's all I'm saying. Like, that's all I'm saying. From where we were, from what we saw, from the people that we encountered, there was no drama, there was no arguing, there was no fighting. Now, I heard from different people, it might have been some arguments going back and forth, whatever, but that can happen on any cruise ship. Any cruise ship. I also want to address this. Now, this may have some clarity to it, this may have some truth to it. The cheaper the cruise ship or the cheaper the price, will it determine the nature of having an altercation? Now, I personally feel that altercations can happen anytime, any place. But here's the thing. I do feel if a person is paying a lot more for their cruise ticket, the chances of fighting or the chances of some drama or the chances of straight BS while on your cruise, they're lower because people have paid entirely too much money, especially if you go on those longer sailings and those more expensive sailings. Because when we've been on a longer sailings, like for example, the 8-day cruises, usually there are older people on the ships. It's rare that you see people out around our age on the ships. These people are usually in their 50s, late 40s, 50s, 60s on the longer sailings. Not saying that young people don't do younger cruises. Do longer cruises, because me and Didi do longer cruises. And I know a lot of young people that do longer cruises, but from the ones that we've seen, from the longer cruises that we've done, it's usually older people. And the time of year that we go, normally, we don't cruise during the summer normally. This was our first summer where we cruised. We cruised in July, so it was a bunch of kids, people out on summer vacation, people out on break and all that kind of stuff. So, again, you just got to be smart. But I honestly do believe the more expensive something is, people will value it more because people are not trying to pay $2,000 per person in a cabin on a vacation, plus flights, plus a drink package, plus specialty dining, plus all that, just to get it ruined from a fight. Listen, man, I feel like this. If you respect somebody, if you come in with respect, 9 times out of 10, you'll get respect in most scenarios. Now, you do have some cases where people just might be on some BS and people will try you. Should you defend yourself? Of course. But I say this. Do you really want to get into an altercation in international water? Seriously. Do you really want to get into an altercation in international waters? It's not about being a tough guy. At that point, it's really not about who's right and who's wrong. I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. I'm not trying to go to jail on a cruise ship. I'm not trying to go to jail in the Bahamas or in Europe or wherever we may be. I don't got time for the nonsense. I just want to pay my money, go on a ship, go home. It's as simple as that. Let me know what you think in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CJ. I am I'm recording this from the doctor's office. I found the space where I can have some peace and quiet and was able to talk to you all and give you my thoughts. So, did I see a fight on our Carnival Conquest sailing? No. Me personally, no. Did one take place? From what I've heard, yes. I haven't seen it. I didn't see it. And if I did see it, I wouldn't have recorded it or put it out, because that's just an image that doesn't need to be put out. I'm all about having fun, turning up, having a good time in a positive way, seeing the world from a cruise ship. You feel me? So, with that being said, my name is CJ. I'm just giving you my thoughts. Didi sends her love, and until next time, bid you adieu. Subscribe, like, comment. Oh, and thank you for 1,000 subscribers. Forgot that. Me and Didi gonna do a 1,000 subscriber live stream, probably either Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.